What's good, everybody? What's good? It's your boy Hollywood Sports. And guys, if you're new to the channel, welcome to Hollywood Sports. And Team Hollywood, welcome back to another video. Before we get this video started, guys, first of all, I want to comment on this intro screen for NBA Live 19. Yeah, man, you got to admit, man, the graphics looks really good in this game. And we're going to talk about the things NBA Live has to do, but I thought that the way the game looks really good. I like the movement. I just love this intro, man. I think this is a really good intro for NBA Live 19. And I think all they had to do is really focus on the gameplay. Well, we'll talk about all that, but guys, I just want to talk about this intro, man. It's beautiful. I love it. This was a good start. But let's get into the video, guys. Let's get into the video. All right, guys, let's get into it. Now, the title one more time. EA NBA Live 21 has to do 7 major things to be successful. Okay? They have to hit these 7 keys to be successful, guys. And hopefully you will agree with me. Give me your input, what you think NBA Live 21 has to do or be. Number 1, EA has to do something innovative that has never been done before, and it has to be a wow factor. Now that's a big goal right there. But that's what I'm talking about. What they have to do, they have to do something innovative, and it has to have a wow factor. Okay. Number 2, the game must have an exciting, awesome presentation. You know, presentation in sports games are really, really important. You know, a lot of people in sports games today, you know, and all the sports games really, a lot of guys play with the volume down. And I know because they want their voice to come across when they're doing commentary. But if that presentation is exciting, they will keep that sound up. Okay. Well, even if you don't, I mean, everybody has their own preference. With me, to introduce NBA Live 21, this game has to have a NBA style presentation, an awesome and exciting presentation, which includes a deep and expansive play-by-play commentary. A deep commentary is what they're going to have to do to be successful in this game when we talk about number 2. As you can see in the background, man, the graphics look good, the floor looks good. NBA Live is there, guys. They just have to work on their gameplay. You know, the one mode, all those things were great. They just have to fix the gameplay. That should be their main focus. You know, which a lot of games, everybody wants the gameplay, right? So if they focus on the gameplay, NBA Live will go to the next level. Now, let's talk about number 3. The gameplay has to be simulation based. Simulation based for NBA basketball replication. This is NBA Live. They got the NBA title. This game has to be replication based. Simulation based to replicate NBA basketball. They have to achieve that. They have to achieve that. Okay? And I know they got to make the casuals happy. They got to make us simulation guys happy. And they can do all that. The casual guys can enjoy like the one mode and whatever other mode they're doing. But the basis of this game is NBA. They have got to have a simulation base to replicate NBA basketball. That's very, 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 very important. Okay. Now, number 4. Now, when we talk about NBA replication, which includes number 4, they have to have an abundance of animation quality. A lot of animation quality that will match or fit competitive situations in the gameplay. And I know a lot of NBA live heads, a lot of simulation guys, they want animations that fit competitive gameplay situations where the animation makes sense. You know, the right animation at the right time. When we're talking about NBA basketball, we're talking about simulation and replication. This is one of the things they're going to have to include to achieve that. They got to have the right animations. an abundance of animation to cover competitive situations in the gameplay, especially in esports, let's say, especially online head-to-head competitive mode. A lot of people like to play that mode. I know the Godfather, Prime. You my man, Prime. Prime the Godfather. He loves online competitive. He's going to want animations to fit competitive situations. Okay? So they're going to have to achieve that in the gameplay. Okay? Number 5. When we speak on animation quality, the animations must replicate realistic player movement, which is going to take some great mocap. You know, 2K, they have great dunking animation. They have great animations, guys, because they're mocap. Realistic, replicated player movement is what Live is going to have to do. Now, I'm giving you guys the keys. And I know if they hit these keys, you guys would be happy. I would be happy. The consumers would be happy, whether it be casual or simulation. Like they said, you build it, people will come, baby. You build it, they will come. Okay? They got to replicate realistic player movement in the animations. Even though we're talking about animations matching competitive situations, animations are important in a sports game. Number 6, the gameplay must be skill gap based. The gameplay must be skill gap based. There's got to be a skill gap in this game, especially when you're going competitively, when you're playing in competitive mode online. You know, esports, if they really want to take this game big time, where, you know, you got the casual players doing all this crazy stuff, don't know how to play basketball, don't know the game of basketball, but then you got a guy that comes through playing realistic game basketball, and there's a skill gap because he was grinding in the practice mode and working on his game, working on his skills, his dribbling skills, behind the back skills, passing skills, shooting skills, defensive skills, offensive skills, game planning skills. All those things, man, if they can make that stuff skill gapped based, right, including the replication animations, this game would be awesome. Okay? If they could get this game in the esports arena, in the competitive arena, NBA Live will grow so much if they had a skill-based gameplay in this game. Okay? Now, number 7. The game must have a deep and immersive franchise mode. You gotta have the franchise mode. You gotta have the franchise mode. EA, if you're watching this video, you probably never watch it, but maybe you're trying to fill out what the consumers are thinking about your game. You gotta have an immersive franchise mode. Immersive, realistic, like the real NBA, scouting, all that stuff. It has to be an immersive, deep franchise mode. That's number 7. Okay, now, if EA does those 7 things, guys, the NBA Live series will be strongly back on the map. I just gave y'all the 7 keys, man. I just gave EA the game plan. Hopefully they got the game plan. They've been in this business for a long time. These devs, hey, hopefully they don't try to shortchange this thing. Try to shortchange this thing and cosmetic all over this thing. They gotta bring it, man. Well, EA, if they don't bring it in Live 21, I don't know, man. They might be done. If they don't make the sales they want, they might be done. If they don't satisfy the simulation player, they might be done. If they don't satisfy the consumer that people have been patiently waiting for, they might be done. Okay? But if they do these 7 keys I'm talking about, they can come back strong and be back on the map. Now, and every year they have to continue to add and improve on the series to stay competitive in the marketplace. And we all know NBA has not been consistent. NBA Live has not been consistent in their game. They've been delaying games and not sure. They said NBA Live 20 was coming out. Now that didn't come out. Now they saying they just going to focus on next gen. What they really need to do to make people happy, not really give us information, but to send out a tweet once a month and say, you know what, we're still in it. NBA, we're working on NBA Live 21 next gen. It's coming out. Don't worry. We can give you our confidence that it's coming out. Say something. Don't just leave us in the dark. Some people don't even believe 21 is coming out. Because we don't know, man. We've been waiting patiently. We don't know. EA Live says they're going to do one thing and then they do another. They haven't been consistent. So if they just reach out to the community at least once a month saying, hey, everything's looking good. They don't have to give us any information, but at least give us some assurance, you know what I'm saying? All right, guys, I hope you, well, let me know what you guys think in the comment section, man, of what you think NBA Live needs to do to take this series to the next level. When we're talking about next gen NBA Live 21, what would they need for you to be excited about this series? Hit me up in the comment section. I hope you guys enjoyed the video, especially if you're new to the channel, and hopefully all you guys will be back for my next video. Thanks for watching.